Hey guys, it's Donald here in this video. Shit, now I gotta piss. Hold on a sec. Alright, yeah guys, as you just saw the intro I made there, it was just me goofing around with the piano. And that was actually done way earlier. As you could probably tell with how there was bright out, now it's dark out. It's from a few hours ago. I had no idea what I was going to do with the video there. I just made that intro, but I actually listened to a whole Hendrix CD. So I'll just show you it here. I listened to the Jimi Hendrix Experience BBC sessions. Yeah, I played this whole album earlier because I just felt like it. I also want to say I made a playlist probably a week ago or so of all my album reviews. I had others I've deleted, but these are, I think, all the reviews I did for albums and stuff in the playlist. So be sure to check it out. Just go under my playlists on my account and they're all there. This video is filed under there also, because it's partially going to be giving a review on this album. Alright, anyway, this album is BBC Sessions by Jimi Hendrix Experience. I was actually really surprised. This version, I knew it came out in 2010, which you could probably see over here. But it originally came out in the late 90s, probably 98. And there's actually a 2-disc set. This is only a 1-disc. I had no idea there was a difference. Mine is, I guess, the shorter version. I don't know why they come out with a reissue and make it shorter. Yeah, this version only has 21 songs and it's only around 50 minutes. So, not a lot of the songs are that long, actually. And there's actually some snippets of talking on tracks. But anyway, yeah, this album has some really short tracks. I'm guessing they cut down some of them. But overall it is a pretty cool album, but it's not like spectacular. It has some cool songs, a version of Hey Joe. These are mostly done in 67. Some of them were done in 68 and 69. I like, there's some cool versions of songs like Wait Until Tomorrow, Little Miss Lover. But anyway, I suggest anyone to check this out. Yeah, they also have just a fun track called Radio 1, which they're goofing around, but they actually sound awesome because of Hendrix instruments and the other band. Then there's a really cool song, I think it's a Bob Dylan cover. It's called Can You Please Crawl Out of Your Window, which literally sounds like kind of like an alternative punk type of, not really punk, but it sounds like a song that came out in like the early 2000s. I really like the way it sounds. Check it out. Hendrix guitar playing sounds like the early 2000s on that song, or late 90s. It's pretty cool. There's some cool other ones, like they do a version of Day Tripper, which is a Beatles song. They also have another version of Hey Joe on here, but actually it's really cut down. It's probably only a minute and a half long. And that was done in like 69. And then they have a version of Sunshine of Your Love. So yeah, overall pretty good album, but it does sound like some of the playing is a little sloppy. They kind of go off. Hendrix goes crazy with the guitar, and then the other members kind of go off beat or something and kind of mess up. But overall it's pretty good. I don't know how I'd rate it, if I'd give it like the total 5 or the total 10. But let's do it out of 10. I'd give this probably a 7.5 out of 10. It's pretty cool, but there's just some sloppy stuff. It's really cool though to hear if you're really just in a jamming mood, but it's nothing like of a masterpiece. The quality is pretty good. Also, if you check out the version Hey Joe, track 20 on here, the one I said, it's like the version from 69. the guitar really sounds like heavy metal on one part of the song. It's really cool. Like, it really sounds like it's even harder than heavy metal. You should really check it out. But anyway, pretty good album. I totally recommend it. But I didn't know mine was a cut down version. So if you want to get the album, I suggest getting the 2-disc version, which has a lot more songs. I even think they have a reissue of the double one, which has a bonus song. So I'm guessing there's 3 versions. You get the original double, you get the double album that has a bonus song, and then you just get my cut down version, which is only 1 disc. But it's pretty cheap, so I'm guessing that's probably why. And like I said, some of the songs are pretty short versions. There's a lot of talking tracks, kind of, but overall it's still a good album. So definitely recommend this version and to check out the deluxe version, because I heard some of the recordings on the deluxe version that are not even on this one, and they sound pretty cool. Okay, anyway, I was bored, so I wanted to make a blank disc. I just call them bootlegs, because it's basically what it is, because I made the album, but I used other people's recordings, but it's a CD. Yeah, so I decided to make one. I have it called Live It Up, Jimi Hendrix. Yeah, I don't think I really made one for Hendrix. I might do other ones, but I'm unsure. Anyway, I made this here. You can see the disc also. Yeah. To make this album, I just used combining these 2 releases here. The 90s version, the 90s release of the Hendrix Woodstock album, and this version of the BBC. So, yeah, there's actually there's a Woodstock CD that actually has, I think all the recordings are a lot more that came out later, but this one's actually from '94, if you could see that. But there is one that has more songs. This almost looks like a bootleg, but it's not. And then, like I said, this. So I made this bootleg out of those 2 CDs, and I have 9 songs on it. The album ends about 32 minutes. So mainly the longer songs are from the Woodstock album. I have 9 songs total. I have 3 from the Woodstock CD, and then the rest are from the BBC album. It starts out with Day Tripper, which is from the BBC one. And then I got Can You Please Crawl Out Your Window. Then I have Hey Joe, the first version on the BBC album. Then I have Fire, which is from the Woodstock. Wait Till Tomorrow, from BBC. Red House from Woodstock. Little Miss Lover from BBC. The Star Spangled Banner from Woodstock. And Hey Joe, the 1969 version from the BBC album. So, yeah, and it's pretty cool. And I actually, for some of these songs, I literally made my own type of mixing for these. Like, if you ever hear some foreign vinyl or some other stuff, some of the mixing on some songs sound different, or there's something bonus. Yeah, so I actually figured out how to do that. I used Movie Maker, and I converted the songs on the Movie Maker, and I cut down. Because especially on the Woodstock one, there's like Hendrix talks a little bit to the audience in between the songs. So I literally just like cut those out. So basically for like all the Woodstock songs, I have it play, and then it has the audience cheering, and then I have it fade out that way. But I edited the Hey Joe, the BBC version from '69, because literally right at the end chord of that song, Hendrix literally talks like a second after that last chord hits. But I actually literally edit out that right at the cut, but I kind of had like I had a separate track that was just a blank track, and I kind of like faded that, so it kind of slightly fades as the last chord hits, so it sounds like it's immediately done, but I don't have the track immediately end right after it. It has like 2 seconds after, but. And I kind of actually made my own fade into songs. The Star Spangled Banner, I literally have it go right into the song Hey Joe, the 69 version. So two separate recordings of on two different albums. I have them literally fade into each other. And actually intro to the song Hey Joe on this version. It has like kind of a really electrified intro, so I cut that down up to the part where Hendrix is actually, where they actually do the open chord to the real song. But yeah, it's a pretty cool album that I made here. Anyway, thanks for watching, and bye.